Hi, my name is Sarah Eliason, and this is my art analysis on Allée of Chestnut Trees by Alfred Sisley. This painting was painted in 1878, and it's an oil on canvas measuring about 19 3/4 by 24 inches. It's currently part of the collection at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City, New York. When I look at this painting, the first thing I notice is the peaceful, tree-lined path stretching off into the distance. The tall chestnut trees form a sort of a tunnel that draw my eyes right down the walkway, while the soft blues of the river on the left and the open sky above make the whole scene feel light and airy. The composition feels balanced and rhythmic, with the repeated verticals of the trees creating structure, while the receding path adds depth and a strong sense of perspective. The figures and horse-drawn carriages along the road give the viewer a sense of movement and scale, helping the scene feel both calm and alive at the same time. The pictorial space stretches beautifully from the shaded foreground, where the trees are tall and detailed, to the softer distance where the river and hills fade into the sky. Sisley leads our eyes naturally through the scene, almost as if we're walking down that quiet lane ourselves. The colors in this painting are cool and soothing, with mostly greens, blues, and soft yellows. The leaves display a range of greens that capture light in various ways, while the sky is a pale and hazy, with subtle hints of pink and white. Together, the colors create a feeling of warm, breezy day, maybe in late spring or early summer. The light in this piece is what really brings it to life. Sunlight filters gently through the trees, creating patches of brightness and shadow across the path. The texture is soft and impressionistic. You can see each brushstroke, especially in the leaves and grass. The strokes are short and quick, suggesting motion and light rather than precise detail. The soft blending in the sky and the water contrast with the more textured trees, giving the painting a dynamic yet harmonious feel. What I love most about this painting is the sense of tranquility. It feels like a quiet moment in nature. I love how Sisley captures this idea of everyday beauty, the kind that you might walk past without noticing, but he makes you stop and see it. To provide some historical context for this painting, it is worth noting that Alfred Sisley was a British-born French Impressionist painter who worked alongside great artists such as Claude Monet and Camille Pissarro. Around 1878, when he painted Allée of Chestnut Trees, the Impressionist movement was in full bloom in France. Artists were leaving their studios to paint outdoors, focusing on light and atmosphere and mostly natural colors instead of perfect details. Sisley in particular devoted himself almost entirely to landscapes. Unlike some other artists of his time who painted city scenes or people, Sisley found endless inspiration in quiet country roads, rivers, and trees, just like the ones in this piece. Allée of Chestnut Trees is a perfect example of what makes Impressionism so timeless. It's not dynamic or showy, it's about stillness, light, and the beauty found in ordinary places. Thank you for listening!